will being an extra on TV help your career? Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are chatting about background acting. Will it help your career? Will it hurt your career? How do you even get background roles? The short answer is yes, it helps, but not at all in the way that you think. I can accredit background acting to helping my career in like a major way, and actually people don't ever talk about how this way of doing background acting can really help your career, so we're gonna dive into that today. If you're new to my story, the reason I make these videos is because I had no acting experience or connections, and I was living in the middle of nowhere in Alabama, and I went from that, just having a dream, like no experience, to being on shows like Grey's Anatomy and SWAT and Mayans and Criminal Minds and Grownish and more. But this channel is here to give you the secrets. Well, they're not really secrets, okay? They're not secrets. Anybody can find them out. I did, but I'm just handing them to you on a silver platter, okay? I use these things. You can use them so that you can start a career in acting. But first, I'm so freaking excited that Backstage is sponsoring this video, y'all, because after I tell you how background acting is gonna help your career, how it totally helped mine, you're gonna wanna start doing background acting ASAP, and Backstage is where you're going to go to submit yourself for background roles as well as leading roles. They are one of the oldest and trusted names in casting. They've been around since 1960. You don't need an agent to start. You can sign up, you can start submitting yourself now, and you can also find a legit agent through Backstage, and they can even find you. Hello, let's get us discovered, okay? Years ago, when I first signed up for Backstage, I was extremely dedicated to getting my first role, which is why I loved that I could upload as many headshots and reels and media to help get attention, to help me get auditions. And I love that there's no limit on how many submissions you can send in, because Backstage has thousands of global casting calls. Personally, I recommend, if you get a Backstage account, hop on literally every single day, look at the wide range of casting calls from around the world, major TV shows like Disney, y'all. Disney uses Backstage to cast, and get on there literally every day. You can put in the age range, gender, the type of roles that you're looking for, union or non-union, and then you can submit yourself and do it every day. That's what I did to get my first acting role. And lucky you can use my code and get a discount on Backstage. Literally go sign up, click out of this video and go sign up so that you can actually maybe watch the video so you know what to do and how background acting is going to help you, and then use this code and go sign up. Okay, now on to background acting, the truth. So here's the truth. When I moved to LA, I had this big time fancy manager, and he was like, never ever do background work. Real actors don't do background acting, blah. But he was really wrong, okay? And I'll tell you, though, where he was right. He was right that doing background acting is not the same as principal or lead acting. Like, no one really cares if you're a background actor. And in the industry, it does not count at all as acting experience, okay? So please don't even try to put it on a resume. Do not put background acting on a resume, please. But background acting is amazing for a few reasons, because background acting totally changed my career. It was one of the major steps in taking me from not a professional actor to a professional actor. And here's why. First of all, it gets you on a real set. It gets you around celebrities. The amount of celebrities that I've been around. I was an extra in Birds of Prey and got to watch Margot Robbie do that scene where she like karate chops that guy's leg and it breaks in half. Background acting can get you around and on set, and that is so valuable if you're actually going to be on set as an actor. Because when I booked SWAT and had to stare into the eyes of gorgeous Shamar Moore and cry and say a bunch of lines, I was way less scared because I was used to being on set. I had done a ton of background work. I did it because I was broke in LA and needed the money, but it gave me the confidence on set, because if you go on set and the first time you're on set, you have to act. Personally, I feel like it would have been a lot harder for me because there's lingo, there's a ton of stuff to know. It's like going to a job for the first time. If you can go and be around, like say you had to go to a job and you got the opportunity to go to that job, your dream job, for a year and just look around and watch everybody. When you actually got hired, you would be way more proficient in that job. So that's what background acting does. It takes away a lot of the nerves. At least for me, it took away a ton of nerves. And when I got on set, I was able to just focus on acting instead of all of the lingo and all the stuff going on around you, because there's so much going on around you other than just the acting. Okay, but the main way background acting changed my career, and that no one really talks about, is that it gave me a way into the Actors Union. Okay, the Actors Union, SAG-AFTRA. Getting into SAG-AFTRA, you can either get cast in a SAG-AFTRA union project and you get Taft-Hartley'd, which means you are not in the union, and then they want you so bad, you're so talented, that they Taft-Hartley you, and that means that you can then go pay and join the union. Now, it's not easy to get Taft-Hartley'd, especially right now. Like, it is really difficult as a non-union actor to book a union job. So, what do? Now, for us people who do not have the privilege of having any connections and live in the middle of nowhere, you kind of got to scheme. You kind of got to like claw your way into the industry. And background acting will help you get into the union. And it does matter. I feel like it matters. People told me, oh, it's okay to be non-union. Like, no. You need to work and you need to get into the union. That is one of the things I tell my coaching clients. I'm a career coach. Do background and get into the union. How do you do that? Okay. If you do background, you're going to go in as non-union, but on every movie set, they have to have a set amount of union actors, okay? If it's a union project, they have to have a certain amount of union actors. A lot of times on set, maybe a union actor gets sick, and that means there is a union slot, a union voucher, you get a voucher, available, and they have to give someone that union voucher. Someone has to work on that union voucher, and if you're on that set, you're giving yourself the opportunity to get that voucher. Now, you need 3 vouchers and then you can join the union. So how did this happen for me? I was doing a bunch of background acting, and one day I was on set and they didn't have enough union actors. So I had let the PA know, hey, I got on set and I was like, hey, I know I'm non-union. Just to let you know, I'm doing background so that I can get my union voucher so that I can join the union. And if you have any extra union vouchers, please, I would really appreciate it, but no pressure. Boom. I did that on literally every set that I went to. And I ended up with my 3 union vouchers in 3 months. And then I marched my little butt over to SAG-AFTRA's building and I paid, I was like $2,000 or $3,000, and I joined the union. Now, why does that matter? It matters because it makes it easier for you to get cast, and I personally think signed to a talent agency, it says that you're legit. Any and all very legit actors will be in the union. Now, that doesn't mean non-union work is bad. Non-union work is awesome. There's a lot of non-union work out there. There's a lot of commercials and films, but at the end of the day, your goal should be to be in the union, and background acting is a amazing way to get into the union. So that if you like have a little to-do list of all the things you need to do to get into acting, that would be top priority, is to do background acting so that you can get into the union. Now, I was also auditioning at the same time, and my hope was that I would get Taft-Hartley'd, and that may happen to you. You may get Taft-Hartley'd. You may be non-union and they want you so bad because you're so talented, and they're just like, nope, we want to hire this person, and that may happen, and I hope that it does. But while you're waiting to get Taft-Hartley'd, I highly recommend doing background acting and getting your vouchers and joining the union. So long story long, my answer is yes, go do background acting. It is not going to hurt your career. It's only going to help you. Getting on set, getting into the union, getting experience, it's all baby steps, and it's all about little baby steps. And one day, I woke up and I was booking big roles, and you can too. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, please comment below. Feel free to email me, and if you're ready to take your acting career to the next level, you can always book a call with me or take my online class, and like this video and subscribe. And that's about it today. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.